Well, hello there and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope I'm finding all of you in good health and good wellness. And I'm back again with yet another video that will help mostly the third year students as to how you can go about it, how you can start, and how you can be well prepared. And just before that, just a quick life update as to what is happening in my life right now. So I am currently in my final year and I've almost finished a month and a half of my final year. That is my fourth year of MBBS, and as of now it's been very hectic. Like, I can feel the pressure building up, I can feel the responsibility getting higher and bigger, and we do have a lot of subjects this year to cope up with, so it is pretty heavy on all of us, to be very honest. So that's what's been happening. And apart from that, we did have a sports week for like around an entire week. So I did play a lot of sports during that time, and it was kind of a nice thing, like just entering final year, and we just had a lot of sports and a lot of togetherness, and it was really nice. And after that, I did celebrate my 22nd birthday as well, which was very wholesome, which was very nice. I spent it with my friends, and which was also a very nice start to the year. So this is what has happened over the past 1.5 months. And now I am also now on Instagram, and my code is Amshu for you. I'm going to link it down in the description below, and I'm just going to display it here. So do follow me on Instagram. I'm going to start putting some updates, and you can catch up with me for more. And you can, and honestly, so many of you guys are reaching out to me via Instagram DMs as well. So do follow me and catch up with me and see what everything's going on. And I'll try to be more consistent there as well. So do follow me up on my Instagram. Anyway, with all of these apart, being a fourth year medical student, I'm still very confused as to how I should be starting my studies, what I should be doing, how I should be prioritizing my time, how I should be dividing my time to various things, and what should be important, what not, and how to actually, deal with it in the best way. So I don't want you guys to be going through the same thing as well. So that's why I'm making this video, so that your third year can go smoothly, and someone to just give you a little bit of advice as to how you can deal with it, start with it, and use your time effectively and to the maximum potential. Because I've been through it, and I know what are the mistakes that one might do, and what are the things that some people might neglect. So, and what are the things that some people focus on, which may or may not be very important, and what are the things that you should be focusing on. So without any further ado, let's get on with this video. So starting with a brief introduction to third year, it's usually one of the most laid back years throughout MBBS, as I should say. So you have 4 subjects mainly, and if you're like 2021 or 2022 batch, I'm not sure, I think ENT and Opthal is also pushed to final year, which for no idea why NMC does this without actually knowing what's in store for us. So anyway, we have to deal with it. So basically the 4 subjects that you pretty much deal with studies in third year is community medicine, forensic medicine, ENT, as well as ophthalmology. So I'm going to be talking about these 4 subjects mainly, and also how you can do your clinical subjects in between these as well. So talking about the main 4 core subjects, that is community, forensic, ENT, and opthal. So what I suggest you to do is first, talking about the books, that is for community, that is preventive and social medicine, I suggest you to buy Parks, and honestly it's a very readable book. I know it's very extensive, huge, complex, but honestly it is not. You can read it easily. I will make a video about how you can easily read Parks, how you can take notes, and etc, etc. So I suggest you to buy Parks. And one more thing for forensic is Gautam Biswas. It has all the pictorial representations, proper notes, tables, differences, everything that's required for your question answers, everything that's required for your university exams. And for ENT, Dhingra is good enough. And for ophthalmology, Khurana. So some people do struggle with Khurana, and as I've read it as well, so it is a bit complex. Like, it's the whole text is given in points and there's no flow of reading. So for some chapters you can use Parsons. What I did was, for some chapters such as glaucoma, like main chapters, I did use Parsons. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about these subjects, how you can approach it in this year. So my suggestion as to dealing with third year MBBS subjects is, whenever you have your internal exams, that is probably thrice a year, thrice throughout the entire year, just 1 or 2 months prior to that, do take up community and forensic. You do not really need to spend your entire year for community and forensic. It's not that necessary, and honestly you can finish it in a lesser amount of time. So just before the internals, just 1 month, 2 months probably, as per your convenience, do take it up and study it for that time. And of course just before the final exams. And my suggestion is, do not leave ENT and Opthal for final year. At least try to finish 80 to 90% of ENT and at least 50 to 60% of optal in third year itself. Or if you can, just complete the entire thing in third year. So it will be a less of a burden in fourth year that's when you should actually give the exams, especially for our batches. So this is what I suggest you to do for ENT as well as optal. So for optal, what I suggest you to do is do the main chapters such as retina, glaucoma, diseases of the lens, accommodative disorders, and all these conjunctivitis, eyelid disorders. Just these main 5 to 6 chapters, and you will be good enough. You'll have a good hold on ophthalmology, so you do not have to take it up in the final year as well, along with medicine, surgery, etc. So do complete this in fourth year just when you have time, and this is how you can devote your time for all these main 4 core subjects. And coming to your clinical postings, I think this is the time when you should actually give a lot of more time for your clinical postings. Do thorough all your examination, all your history taking, examination findings, all the theory related to all these methods of examination and everything, and all the tests that you should do, investigations. So do thorough all your clinical methods during this time. It's a very crucial time, and it's also the time where you have adequate time enough for all of these things. So for medicine, surgery, OBG, pediatrics, whatever postings come and go, so at that time try to perfect your clinical methods as much as possible. Go to wards, go to rounds, keep checking all the patients, all the case files. Try to read the theory related to the disorder, and this is how you can maximize and also study all the clinical methods. And coming to clinical subjects in third year, I know it might be a little bit of a burden to try to do all of the clinical subjects at the same time. So what I suggest you to do is just at least try to do one system from each clinical subject. That is, from medicine you try to do like cardiovascular system, pediatrics try to do the basic stuff, that is normal growth and development, milestones, and all the genetic disorders and just the main things. And like this you can also lessen the burden for fourth year. So what I'm actually trying to say is, just when third year starts, do take up some clinical subject just a little bit. That time all this community forensic wouldn't have started as much, and you won't really be having internal exams. So try to study a little bit of the clinical subjects, that be it surgery, medicine, pediatrics, and OBG, mainly these 4 subjects. The rest you can manage in your fourth year. So if you can, during the postings, when you do your clinical studies, clinical methods, examination and everything, try to read a little bit about each disorder so you get a head start, honestly. And all basics stuff, just try to perfect it in your third year as well, third year itself. So I think this will be a good head start for fourth year. I honestly wish I did this, but now there's no time to regret upon it, and it's time to just study in the final year. So basically, just to sum up everything that I said, do community and forensic just before the exams, whenever the 3-4 exams that are conducted throughout the year, and try to finish ENT and optal in third year itself. Do not leave it for fourth year, and try to do a little bit of clinical subjects, like just that you have an idea about what's happening, and your clinical methods, all your clinical examination, history taking, everything that you do in posting. Try to maximize, give most of your time for all of this, and involve yourself in this. So these are the 4 main things that you need to know when coming to studies in third year. So keep all your books ready, and honestly buy the fourth year books as well in third year itself, because you'll have to start studying, and maybe your college might start internal exams for fourth year subjects as well. So do buy all these books, the 4 core subjects books that I've already mentioned. Do take up these books, and they're really good and really helpful. So this is how you can maximize your studies during third year of MBBS. So apart from the studies, I do want to talk about these extracurriculars as well. So third year is actually a good time for you to improve upon your CV, do all your extracurriculars that you've been wanting to do, as there's not so much pressure in third year, and you can devote some time for these things as well. So say for example, you're planning to give USMLE, I think this is a good time for you to start your preparation, take up the exam and pass it. So talking about USMLE, I think it's a good time because you would have just finished your pre and paraclinical subjects, and it's a good time to take your step 1 USMLE exam. So people who are planning to do USMLE, this is a good time. So you can start with your preparation and be good with it. And talking about other things such as research, do involve yourself into trying to do research, publications. Third year is a good time. You have a lot of time on your hands, so that as well you can do in this year. And all your sports, other activities, fests, clinical case presentations, medical fests, do involve yourself in all of these things. It will help you, and you'll have a lot of fun. Honestly, this is a good time for you to do all of these things. So do your extracurriculars, especially in this year. It's a very good thing. So it'll help build your CV, and it'll help with your clinical knowledge as well. So that kind of sums up everything that I wanted to say regarding third year, how you can deal with it, start with it, and how you can finish it strongly so that you have a good head start for your fourth year. So do keep in mind all of these things. Keep all your books ready, keep all your instruments, clinical kits, everything ready in third year, and utilize your time maximum, not only to studies but also your extracurriculars and everything else. So this is a good time for you to develop a lot of other things. So do involve yourself in all of them, and do study all the clinical and ENT and Optal as well. Do not leave it for the fourth year. And if you do have any other queries regarding third year or regarding anything during MBBS, about MBBS, for MBBS, do leave a comment down below. And if you did like this video, do give it a big thumbs up, and it would help me a lot. Do share it with all your third year friends who are very confused as to what to do this year. So it might help them and it might help you as well. So do share it with your friends, give this video a big thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel for more, because I'll be making more videos. And if you have any suggestions, comments, please do comment down below, put it in the comment box down below. I will for sure get on with it. I will take into consideration everything and all your requests and everything. So do, if you have any requests, anything for me to help you, for me to put it out on YouTube, do let me know in the comments down below. And again, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and share these videos with your friends and for whom you think it will be helpful. And that's it for now, I think. And I will make more videos about anything that will help all MBBS students. And until then, take care and bye bye.